Hello, friends, and welcome to part 5 of my Let's Play of the original Final Fantasy on NES. I think that's what it is, at least part 5. Yeah, that's what I played. uh, Things got messed up here in the last couple seconds when I was trying to get ready, so yeah, I messed that up a little bit. But it's okay, we're ready to go now. At least as ready as I'm going to be. But yeah, so quick recap of what's been going on in Final Fantasy. So we started off, the Warriors of Light just randomly appeared apparently, and we had to go save Princess Sarah from the clutches of Garland. After that, we were able to access other parts of the world, and we've been going around doing things. We have saved the Prince of Elfheim, breaking him from a 5-year slumber that he has been in by destroying the Dark Elf Astos. After that, we continued on our quest to the west to try to determine why the Earth had started rotting. And we awoke the orb of the Earth by defeating the Fiend, the Lich. Now, as we return to the game, we are moving to the eastern side of the continent there, and we will be attempting to defeat the Fiend of Fire and get the second orb lit. So that is the goal of today. Not sure if we'll make it all the way there today, but we're going to try. So before I get started, I do want to do a couple things. First and foremost, if you guys get a chance, I do have a podcast that I am co-host of, the Reality Check Wrestling Podcast. You can find it on most major platforms, including Apple, Google, Spotify, Breaker, more. You can also visit anchor.fm/therealitycheck16 to find all the episodes. We've got 25 episodes in, so there are plenty for you to listen. Obviously, it's a little hard to listen to the old ones considering it goes in order or like current events, but yeah, feel free to go back and listen to those if you get a chance. Also, if you get a chance, I would like you to check out a couple of my friends. If you get a chance, check out Dragon Lily. She streams a lot of horror stuff on Twitch. She is currently playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which is a horror graphic novel that you can kind of like Life is Strange, things of those things where you can make decisions and they affect the overall outcome of the game. I've only got a chance to see a couple clips of it, so I'm not sure where the horror part comes into, but she swore up and down that it is there. You can find her on Twitch at twitch.tv/DragonLily21. You can also follow her on Instagram at DragonLily21_ or on Twitter at DragonLily. Also, if you get a chance, check out my dude Skeledud. I am actually currently in the process. We probably only have about one more stream left of Saints Row, but we've been streaming Saints Row on Thursday nights. So you can check both of us out doing that. Twitch.tv/Skeledud or on Instagram at Skeledud, which I realize right now is cut off on my little card thing, so I'll have to fix that. He's also on Twitter at Skeledud. He plays a lot of random stuff. I know he's done Skyrim, he's done Batman. I can't remember the game he's playing currently. Skella, I'm sorry, I apologize. But he plays a lot of random things. He's a good dude, and he has been helping me out a lot as far as this goes as well. Final friend I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Michael. He just recently started a YouTube channel called Modern Toy Fair. I have not got a chance to make a fancy card with anything on there just yet, so I apologize. I'll get on that at some point here soon. But you can find him on YouTube if you search Modern Toy Fair. They're doing toy reviews, like for action, like high quality action figures, and also news about upcoming toys. And I know they're going to be covering a lot of stuff with San Diego Comic-Con coming up. I think it's San Diego Comic-Con. There's a Comic-Con that is supposed to happen here soon. So I'm sure there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out of that. So definitely, if you get a chance, check them out. I was actually asked to be a guest star on one of his upcoming shows, so I will let you all know when that happens as well. All right. So, again, we're going to get back into Final Fantasy here. I am going to get my emulator booted back up because, yes, I am quote-unquote cheating and playing with an emulator. So, but it is what it is. I don't have a capture card, so I can't play on the original game playing on the console. So, it is what it is. Okay, turn that down in my ear a little bit. And then we'll... Okay. Alright. So here we are back in the game. As I mentioned before, we're on the eastern side of the world, and this is called Crescent Town, or Crescent Lake. Obviously, as you can see, it resembles a crescent, so that's probably where they got it from. But, give me 1 second here. Alright. Okay, I think we are ready to go. Since the last stream, I did go do a little bit of leveling. I got all my characters up to level 20. So, pretty nice there. And as you can see, even as you see my cursor on my screen there, we do have the one orb lit, which is nice. As I mentioned on my last stream, a lot farther than I have ever gotten when trying to replay through this game. So I'm very pleased with my progress so far. I'm very pleased for everyone that has supported me through all this as well. So thank you. So I've already gone into town because I got here and this is where I did a lot of my leveling as well, and was supplied up on armor and items, things of that nature. But I did not advance the actual part because there's a part that I have to go into town to do. And that is why, if you notice, the title of my stream is called Row, Row, Row Your Boat. It's because I need a canoe. Oh, wrong direction. I'm the fighter. I go the wrong direction even though Rob's in control of the thing. Alright, so in Crescent Lake, there is a circle of sages over here. And one of them is supposed to give me the thing that I need, which is a canoe, because I got to get to the volcano. That is the plan. Now, you're probably saying, Rob, why would you go to a volcano? That sounds stupid. It is stupid. But if you've ever seen 8-Bit Theater, the fighter is kind of stupid, so we're okay with it. Now I need to talk to all these old dudes. I am Lucan. Now all legends and prophecy will be fulfilled. Our path has been decided. Seems a little cryptic. Okay. Great job vanquishing the Earth Fiend. Now the Fire Fiend wakes. With this canoe, go to the volcano and defeat that fiend also. Sweet. We got the thing we needed. Whoop whoop. Quickly, before all is burnt, hurry to Gurgu Volcano and stop the Fiend of Fire. Light warriors, only you can make the orbs shine again. There are too many of them. I don't have any voices for this. As you restore light to the orbs, we will reveal more secrets. Please see us repeatedly. The Fire Fiend will burn everything up. The Earth Fiend causes the rot of our land. Not anymore, he doesn't. 4 fiends are bent on the world's destruction. 200 years ago, the Fiend of Wind teamed with that of water to destroy civilization. Each element's power focuses at its altar, locate and crush the Fiend. Then, to make It shined, placed the orb on the altar it guarded. Earth, wind, fire, and water. What about heart? With those powers combined, I can summon Captain Planet. Captain Planet, he's our hero. Once the orb shined with the power of earth, wind, fire, and water, then the four fiends seized those powers. Bum, bum, bum. Did I talk to this one? We, the 12 sages, were led here by the stars and prophecy. Yeah, y'all are boring. Cool. Thanks for the canoe, gentlemen. Appreciate it. Okay. So now, with Mr. Canoe here, we are going to head to our next destination. And then we're going to start walloping. Because that's what we do. Except for I forgot to do something. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Boom. Goody jobs. Okay. We are back. Pathetic giant. Giant shall bow before my might. Terminated. See, now I got a little canoe. Canoes are cool. Although I have the canoe for a very, very short time. I mean, like, technically I will have it forever, but it becomes pretty obsolete here shortly. Once I complete the next two portions of my quest. Now you're just being rude. Alright, I've never fought these things before, so let's smack them around a little bit. That was not nice. I don't approve of that, sir. Yeah, Mage with 33 hold damage. Red Mage failing at his job. You had one job, Red Mage. That was it. Literally. And it was kill this thing. It's kind of all I asked. Why is it that every time I want to stream, you want to come play, cat? It's not very nice. Yeah. That was the wrong direction, apparently. That hurt. They have more than 36 HP, just, you know, in case anyone was curious. Look at Mage go, scoring critical hits and stuff. fighter just picked up that fish and started slapping it around. Two-fisted monkey style attack. That up there, I believe. Oh, interesting. Hail Hydra. Yeah, I think we should be okay. Ooh. Took 176 and is still kicking. Whoop! Thanks, Skella. Appreciate the host. Hello and welcome. These dragons are trying to bite me. They're not very nice. Pokemon cards. Did they order a lot of Pokemon cards? Really? Gray Imps? Isn't that your thing, Skelefillas? Isn't that what you call your followers? Of course, I know he's at work right now, so he might not even be able to hear me. Okay, so we are at the volcano. I'm going to use a house just to recover most of my HP there. A little bit of that. I got plenty of houses. Oh, and I just used one. Son of a monkey. Oh, well. Alright. Do. So, now if I remember correctly, I can be harmed by walking on lava. Because, you know, that's something that you wouldn't think of. So, and this is the lava right there. I wonder how much that actually hurt. Oh, that's not bad. Looks like about 1 HP per step. Hey, thank you for the follow. And yes, it was very ouch. Very, very ouch indeed. Alright. course, most of this stuff in this place is probably going to be a little ouch in general. I mean, I am in a freaking volcano. So we need to get rid of this giant like as quickly as possible, I think. I wish I had some of it, like, but I don't think I get any of it until a little bit later on, that ice equipment. Actually, I do think I get the ice sword in the game, but I did read before I started streaming this in general. I read somewhere, and I don't know if it has any basis on anything, but I did read somewhere that a lot of the special procs on the equipment in the original version for NES don't actually do their thing. Like the giant sword doesn't actually do extra damage to giants, or the ice sword won't do ice damage, things of that nature. So I don't know if that's true or not. I'm hoping not. Fire! I am right. I didn't want to hear that. It does. Sweet. I looked in my handy little guidebook here. I am using full disclosure, I am using a guidebook, but I am using the original Nintendo Power guidebook. And the ice sword is definitely here, but it's in the 4th floor. So nice. Is yours falling apart as bad as mine? Mine was definitely well used before I got a hold of it. Fire 2, that's rude. Ouch! It's seen better days, yes. Well, in fairness, it's what? This came out 87, so it's 33 years old at this point now. For the most part, mine is just a couple front pages are just like falling out. But they're still there. That's all that matters. "10 years younger than you." Ah, so we have another actual like classic gamer, like that you were raised by this. My friend Skella, who is lingering somewhere in here, I think as well. He's significantly younger than me, and anytime we play things and I talk about certain things that show my age, it's just like, you make me feel really old. Ow. Y'all can cut it out now. I really don't want to have to go back to town to be able to raise my mage. Although I fully expect to have to do that at some point. I think my black mage has literally died in every dungeon I've ever been in. Yes. It, and you know, one of the biggest problems that I have with the original Final Fantasy, and they corrected it after the fact, but the just the fact that it doesn't auto target, it just makes it even worse. Like so much worse. So like if you want to try to concentrate all your attack on one monster to try to get rid of it, you really can't, because then you just waste turns. But I mean, they didn't, you know, obviously they didn't know exactly what they were doing. You know, learn from your mistakes type of thing. Okay, I think we're okay to move on now. Oh my god. Ugh. The black mages, like, don't get me wrong, they can have some strong firepower, but oh, you're fine. You're fine. They can have some strong firepower. It's just like it's very hard to actually go through the game with mages. Like I know that was like the big thing like back in the day, like the 4 white mage, you know, challenge from Nintendo Power or whatever. But oh yeah, I'd believe it. Once you do the upgrade, or what is it called? The class change. I think I'm gonna waste a little bit of magic on this. I don't have ice 3. Okay, I might want to be careful about. Let's use a fast on fighter. I don't know why I just tried to use magic with my thief. That ain't gonna work. Hassan chop. Really, thief? It's pathetic. Oops. Okay, you all can stop that now. What did I tell you, buttheads? Cut it out. Alright, I gotta go back to town. Mage survived, but red mage won't survive. Oh, he did! Holy crap! Attack halted! Well, that's some BS. That's some double BS right there. Alright, I don't have a choice on this, I don't think. Whee! I don't like running, but run and live to fight another day, right? Yeah. Guess I could use some of the lower level cures first. Yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and use our cure 2s up. I think I'm going to run to the... Running back to the beginning of the dungeon, which is not very far, is a lot better than running back to town, so... I think I'm going to just go back and use a house, and then, as you said, kick it in the pants. Ow, 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 oh god, ow, 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 ow. Mostly filled. Use a couple heals to get all the way. Oops, didn't want to use the loot. Stop it! Crappy controls. Crappy person controlling it. Whatever. Are you serious right now? They followed me to the end. Oh yeah, Cuphead can... Yeah, Cuphead can kick some rocks on that, man. It's always... It's always the controller's fault on Cuphead. Stop with the fire spells! Grrr. Well, this is some crap. I'm gonna have to go out and use another house. Skelly, your boy Thief is not pulling his workload here. There are mind players in here? So there is like a ridiculous amount of treasure in this dungeon, apparently. But there's only one piece of treasure that I think I need. Okay, all right, that's fine. I'm okay with if they're just the wizards, because I've already run into them, and I can take them out. So Back outside. Let's use another house. Good thing I stocked up on them. But I also found out something interesting when I just looked at my map. So I thought I had to go, once I got to that second floor, and I went into that room where I started getting the treasure chests. Yeah, didn't actually have to go in there. Could have just skipped it. This looks like it's going to be angry. Yay! Definitely was not as angry as I thought it might be, so I am glad for that. Definitely building my money supply back up, that's for sure. Oh, there's lava here. That's great. It's like that new TV show. The floor is lava, only the floor legitimately is lava. How are we looking here? Not bad, not bad. Heal Mage up a little bit because he's kind of a wuss. So, we're in P3. And I need to go to the right. Is it? I was literally looking at that last night, and I was like, I was talking to my wife, and I'm like, that could be really entertaining or really cringy. Or both. I feel like both is an acceptable word for it. Tried to use magic again with my thief. Now, when my thief becomes a ninja, if he had ninja magic, that'd be great. Yeah. Thief, you're going to get magic lessons. It has been said. It has been said. It has been spoken. Where did I come into? What is this? So I'm in B4A. I need to go back to B3B, which means I gotta walk through all of this lava. All of it. So much lava. Thumbs up, let's do this. Wasn't too bad. How are we looking here? Ah, still not bad. Still not bad. We'll take it. Okay. Now I need to go this direction. This direction. Walking on the lava. Facing a red hydra. That's not something I want to do. Hit you with some basic ice. Because why not? Ice that just looks like blue fire. Okay. And on the next level, that's when I get that ice sword. Woo! Level up. Whoop whoop. Are those flaming taco emotes? Because that's kind of awesome. Still doing okay. Alright. Flaming tacos! Alright. How are we looking here? I could use spells, but I choose not to. There we go. It's pretty good. Okay. So that's just... Nope, don't even care. Moving on. Honestly, there's a bunch of treasure on this one, but there's only two things I'm worried about, and they're both in the same place. You know what we say to that? Hell yes. Gray W. Gray W, I'm going to smack you with my silver S. Stands for Swad. Nah, this gray worm wishes he were that cool. Ow, that was not nice at all. Okay. There's a bunch of treasure in here, but I only care about the top two treasure, or the top two right-hand treasure chests. Of course, I might have to fight a bunch to get to it anyways. Oops. Stupid worm. Nice thing too is I'm going to get that ice sword in here, and it is significantly more powerful than the silver sword that I'm currently using, so I'll take it. Then fighter's really going to waste some people. It'd be even easier if I could actually... Ooh, thief leveled up. Whoop whoop. If I could have bought the spell of exit, but only the red and white wizards can use exit. So I got a little bit before I can come back and do that. Flame shield. Ice sword. I'll take S swords. I don't think you can, but yeah, just figured I'd check. Where's my information about that shield? Fighter Knight Ninja. Yeah, okay. Alright, fools. I'm coming for y'all. This is still at least going a lot easier than the time that I had in the Earth Cave, so I'll take it. Yeah! Get him. At least Scorch is kind of a wuss spell. Ooh! 156 didn't kill it? Switch it up. Just because. See, you know the worst thing about the difficulty of this game? I mentioned about the fact like that if you target something that dies, you essentially waste a turn, right? And that's a nuisance. That's a complete nuisance. But like the battles, the random encounters with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 enemies are so much worse than the boss battles. It's like insane night and day difference. Like I think when I did go and defeat the Lich, I'm fairly certain I one-shotted the Lich. But getting down to the Lich was a giant pain in the butt. Ow, this is gonna hurt. Alright, fellas. Thumbs up, let's do this. No. We need to split it up a little bit, at least. Just on the off chance fighter can do enough damage. And that's very true. It's very true. And that's why I split it up. Just a lot of usually what ends up being my undoing is the gang ups. When there are the 4 or 5 plus enemies coming after me. the equipment has been a pain. Like, I honestly don't remember such little equipment in this game, but it's been 25 some years since I played through and beat it. So, but I am digging this ice sword. Yeah, according to the equipment list, like, there's maybe like 30 weapons total in the entire game. When you factor in the fact that, you know, there's swords and knives and hammers and nunchucks, it's not a lot. All right, we're on the final level. Now, where's this goober at? He's on the next page. Or she is on the next page, I guess. Ooh, but I gotta go up. I need that there flame armor. For a second there, I thought my computer froze. I was gonna be very sad. We're gonna go ahead and save. I must have bumped the mouse and knocked it off the window. Right, okay. We got the Shrek brothers and their friends. Also, I like when they added save points. Those were great. Ogres are like onions. They stink. Yeah. Need me some save points. That would be great. So let me get your opinion as a fellow classic gamer. And I don't know if you, because like, I personally find Final Fantasy 3/6 to be the most overrated Final Fantasy, right? But it's been something that, you know, people are like, oh, you need to give it another shot. You need to give it another shot. So, on the same token, Final Fantasy 2/4 is probably my favorite mainline Final Fantasy. So, after I complete Final Fantasy 1, do I go and give Final Fantasy 3 on the Super Nintendo another shot and try to erase my skepticism, or do I play Final Fantasy 2 on the Super Nintendo? That is the question. Now the guidebook. Alright, we got one vote for Final Fantasy 2. Guidebook definitely told me this is where my flame armor is. So now I'm a little bit angry. I want to have to go wandering all around this place. So let's take a second here and we'll find out where it is. See, everyone sits there and says, oh my god, Final Fantasy 3 is the best one, best one, best one. Really? Because, like, I don't know, I was kind of bored with it. Like, the story didn't hook me on anything. I just felt like I'm like, blah, blah, blah. You know, much like the original game. But the original game was at least the original game, you know? Okay, so, okay. Why would I go... This is an interesting thing. You can't get to the castle over deals from there. That's stupid. I think this guide's out of order. There we go. Gurgu. Also doesn't have any information that I actually need, so that's useful. Favorites in order. 1, 2, 7, 9, 10. Haven't played any past 10. See, so honestly, like, I would say you're not necessarily missing a whole lot past 10. But Final Fantasy 12 actually gets a lot of flack. I think it's a lot better than most people give it credit for. But yeah, 2 is definitely like my favorite main line. 10 is up there. I also love 8. Okay, maybe I'll just look at the armor list here and it says where I need to go to get it. Because I need that flame armor. Far left room. So I know where I'm going at least now. That's fair. A lot of people didn't like that system. So I get it. Keep in mind, if you have one of the current generation consoles, you can get a hold of the can't remember, Zodiac Age, Final Fantasy 12, the Zodiac Age, the remastered version of the original game. Now it's a little bit different than the original game because it has like the Zodiac job system added to it, but I would still recommend it if you get a chance to play it. Yeah, of course, man. I think one of the reasons why I enjoyed Final Fantasy 12 when it first came out, as well, because a lot of people got mad that it went away from the traditional turn-based system that they had used for 10 games, basically. But at the time when 12 came out, I was playing Final Fantasy 11 online, and Final Fantasy 12 was basically an offline version of that game. So, like, because I was so into 11, I was like, heck yeah, I like this. I know a lot of people give it a lot of crap for the fact that you can basically, once you have enough, they call them gambits, you can basically just kind of like set your game and just wander around and not have to do anything. Like, because when you set the gambits and your characters kind of auto battle. With Final Fantasy XI, trust me, you didn't miss anything. That was a very, very evil game. It sucked away a lot of my life. You know how most of the kids nowadays are addicted to like Fortnite? It's like crack. Yeah, that's how I was with Final Fantasy XI. It's how a lot of my friends were with um, mainly like World of Warcraft at the time. Um, but I was like that with Final Fantasy XI. Swing and a miss. That hurt. Dead. Yay, flame armor. All I had to do was sacrifice my mage for it. Man, I remember the arcades. Still wish arcades were still a thing. Hi, Dragon Lily. Yes, well, I'm killing most of the things. A lot of them are killing your friend, the Black Mage. He's dead, as usual. Because he always dies. See? Dead. It's not me being rude, it's just the Black Mage dies. Ingledoom, you are not being a distraction. You are being very entertaining and keeping me going, and I appreciate it. Dragon Lily is just mad because she's the one who suggested I take a Black Mage. And in fairness, I was... Thank you. Appreciate it. And I appreciate you following me as well, too. I really do. In fairness, Dragon Lily 21 and Skeledud, who was around earlier, I asked them both, like, what one character should I take with my party? Figure, let my friends pick a couple characters, and then I would kind of round out the other two as best as possible. Skeledud chose Thief, Dragon Lily chose Black Mage, and I may have said, thank God you didn't choose a White Mage, and then she tried to back out and be like, no, you should take a White Mage. I would have adhered to it. You tried to back out and say take the White Mage, and I would have done it. My biggest problem is I'm usually such a grinder that that in any other game, given the choice of a White Mage, I don't see enough of a need to them, and I think White Magic's kind of useless for the most part. Dragon Lily, you're just in time to see me one-shot the boss. At least I'm assuming I'm going to one-shot the boss anyways. Maybe not one shot. One round of shots from my peoples. Admittedly, it'd probably go even faster if I had Ice 3 from my Black Mage. Either way, thank you both for being here. I appreciate it. I believe it's Queue. But so as is my tradition, I have fun facts about Final Fantasy because I'm a giant nerd and I like that kind of stuff. So, and this is something I've been doing, and I did it quite a few times in my first couple playthroughs or play streams, whatever. But I've kind of like whittled it back just to important parts. So I'm about to face the boss. So, but we're gonna get a fun fact here real quick about Final Fantasy. Since two new people are here, well, Dragon Lily's not new, but I don't think she's ever been here when I've done one of these. So, thank you for auto-hosting me, by the way, Dragon Lily. I do appreciate that. All right. Let's see. Which one did I do? Okay, that was the last one I did. So, here's your fun fact. In the original Final Fantasy Japanese release, the town of Elfheim, which is like the third town you go to, I believe, has a gravestone that reads, "Here lies Link." Obviously, an Easter egg to Nintendo's Hero of Time. Oh, thank you for the host there too, Ingledoom. I appreciate that. Sadly, they did remove that in the United States release, probably due to copyrights and stuff. Um, Instead, the gravestone said, "Here lies Eldrick," which is a reference to the hero for Dragon Quest, which was a Square-owned franchise, so they could get away with it on there. So, but yeah, there's your fun fact before I decide to smack Kary around here real quick. It is you, the tinder that defeated the Fiend of Earth and disturbed my sleep. I, Kary, will now show you the force of fire, and you shall burn in its flames. I never played the original Dragon Quest, total honesty. Alright. Ooh. So I think I'm going to cast fast on him and just hope that I can smack her up harder. Oh, 2 whole damage. That's great. Real useful to me there, Thief. Skella, that's your fault. Ugh, all the slimes. Yes. See if it's any consolation, Lily. I This is very true. But yes, I curse out the Thief and the Mage all the time. The 2 characters you all picked. Sorry. Okay, so she's a little bit harder than the Lich was. Ice 2 did 21 damage. That's cool. There we go. There's some nice damage. Hey, you know what though, Lily? I just honestly Kary, you bitch. Using dark on my fighter. Anyway, Lily, I appreciate that you help and support. So, thank you. I didn't mean to interrupt it by calling Kary a bitch. I'm sorry. But she is. Totally. I guess I'll use fast on the Thief too. Not that he's doing much damage, but that hurt. Alright, Red, you need to... Well, you can't cure nothing, because, yay, great, I assumed that I'd be able to do this easier. Bye-bye, Kary! Huzzah, the crazy biatch is dead. Thanks again for the follow, Ingledoom, and for hanging out for a bit. You take care. Love the flaming taco. I'm going to have to figure out that. Party pack. I like it. And now, as you can see, the second orb is lit. Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. Gonna go waste all my heal potions so I can get out of this place. So all I gotta do is get all the way out of the volcano, which is like 5.5 floors of wandering. Then I gotta go down the river and get all the way back to town so I can raise my Black Mage. No problems, right? Pretty easy. Pretty standard stuff. Yeah, I don't even remember when they did it. I actually kind of feel like that was somewhere in my um, fun facts about the game. I don't know. Bye bye, Mr. Wiz Ogre. Okay. Map backwards. Let's do this. As I run over as much lava as possible because that's how I roll. Over lava. Probably not my smartest idea when I'm trying to get out of a place, but yeah, oh well. Yes, no lava untouched. That is how we do. Thief should be approaching a level up here soon. As Mage gets further. Nope. Nope, not at all. Oh no, he already did level up. He did level up to 21. Mage is the one that's still behind. Man, he would have leveled up too in the Kary fight. Trash. Stupid Black Mage. I said it. I said stupid Black Mage. Oh god, I don't know where I am. Found it. Well, you know, and it's another one of those things that that you know they learn from their mistakes from the first game and fixed it with future titles. The lack of ability to be able to resurrect someone, the lack of ability to heal like completely in the middle of a dungeon, that kind of thing. Um, you know, funny story there, Ingle Doom. I actually understood what you meant at first. Um, I have a friend that is not the greatest at typing on the phone, and I've learned how to speak. I've learned how to speak like that. So, um, but yes, I did. I never completed them. That was actually part of the reason why I decided to play this like as my first retro stream, because I beat this when I was a kid. Don't know how, like at all. Don't know how I did this, but played it as a kid and beat it the whole way through. You know, probably not being an adult, had actual time on my hands. Yeah, that kind of thing. And because of that, I've always wanted to go back through and play it again. Yeah, sheer determination, exactly. And I've tried multiple times. I've tried on the original. I've tried playing the remakes on the GBA and PlayStation. But I've never, I've never been able to actually like force myself to do it, if that makes sense. So, I'm a host of a podcast, so I've been getting into that a lot. And then with my friends Skeledud and Dragon Lily, they've been quote unquote sponsors of my podcast, and they do the Twitch streaming. So, oh hell no, get the hell out of here. So I don't know, like supporting each other, that kind of thing, and I kind of got this idea of like, I can mess around with Twitch maybe. Well, Skeledud asked me about playing through Saints Row, the third remastered with him. So we started streaming that, and I'm like, you know what? I could use this as an opportunity to play through some games that I've been wanting to play through. I'm out! Freedom! And that's kind of where this started, honestly. Yes, praise the sun. So, and I think I've said it before, this is the furthest I've gotten in this game, in any form of this game, since the time that I beat it. So I'm pretty proud of myself for that. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. If you search, I mean, this is probably the most interactive stream I've had thus far, honestly. great deal of thanks to you in that respect, Ingledoom. But I have the other parts of it. I think there are 2 parts that are still currently on my Twitch account, but the first 2 parts have been deleted. All 4 parts are available on my YouTube as well, which you can actually you can search Legion Cage on YouTube. So I just recently started uploading them there. If you want to watch everything. If not, Mondays 6 p.m. That's my plan. Halo 3, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, for sure, Ingle'll do them. Yes, hello, hello. Thank you again for the follow. Thank you for joining us, Halo 3. Hope your evening is going well. Can't be going any worse than my Black Mage. Yeah, he gets smacked around a little bit. You know, I've honestly never... And now I'm lost. Okay, there we go. I've honestly never really thought about setting up a donation button. Like... It just... I don't know, it's just something I never really thought of, I guess. Ooh, and I turned up the music in my headset. I figure it's something I might set up if I keep going. Just kind of depends on how much I get into it, I guess. Well, I appreciate the thought, at least, Halo 3. I do. I really do. Yeah, and that's my next goal. Ingledoom is to get affiliate. There's a lot of things I've noticed with my friends Skella and Lily that have become affiliate, that it unlocks a lot of extra options for your streams. One of the biggest problems that I have is that, you know, while I am playing this on an emulator on my PC because I don't have a capture card, this is about as much as I can play on my PC. Like, even running Streamlabs on my PC while I'm playing this, and I have it covered up because I hate seeing the notification, but it sits there and yells at me like, "Hey, you're losing frames. Hey, you're losing frames. Hey, you're losing frames." My PC kind of sucks. So, although I suppose in fairness, if I set up a donation button and people donate it, I can maybe afford a new PC. Something I'll have to think about. I still appreciate the thoughts. I appreciate the follows even more. So thank you both. All right. So we defeated the Fiend of Fire. And I know technically what we got to do next. But they said to talk with them all the time. Thank you, Ingledoom. I do appreciate that if anyone does. Okay, so he said the same thing. He's useless. That was still useless. Yep, same thing. Ninja and Pokemon? Interesting. Okay. I mean, I wasn't going to turn it down if you had that kind of pull, you know. I mean... That's fair, Halo. That's fair. I wish I had that kind of pull too. And you know, Ingle doing that's honestly that's what I see a lot about. It's a lot about supporting the streamers, and it's one of the things. You know, that's one of the things that I like about this so far is the community actually supporting each other. It's very nice. Because I will say it's very easy to. I'm gonna chat here for a second because this is gonna take a minute to rebuy all my heal potions. But it feels very nice to have support and things because it's definitely very disheartening. You know, like when you're trying to do something, like I mentioned, I have my podcast, and it shows me how many listens that the podcast gets, or I get my Twitch stream, you know, data from Twitch, and it's basically like, you suck. Oh, okay, thanks. I appreciate that. So the support is great. Halo, yes. Actually, you know, I haven't actually bought anything for my collection in such a long time. I take that back. A month or so ago, maybe 2 months ago, GameStop had on their deal of the day. They had those new repro carts, the Data East carts. They had them down to like $15 each. I bought them just for have them in my collection purposes, and it was nice to actually add something to my collection, even though it wasn't like it's not a true retro game, but it was nice to add. I was so happy when I got my Mega Man 5. I got it at the Cleveland Classic Arcade Game Show. Probably like 8 or 9 years ago. It was the last one that I needed for my set. I wish I had a boxed set of them, but I only have Mega Man 4 in the box. It's like mint in box, but I only have that one in box. You know, in Ingledoom, that's what a lot of my friends say is that it's just, it's just about keep doing it and don't get discouraged. I went... Yes. Agreed, Ingledoom. Or agreed. I went to CCAG for probably about 6 years in a row. And the last year I was there, I actually vended at a table, trying to get rid of my doubles and stuff like that. Just create a little extra cash for myself. And, hopefully be able to buy some more stuff. And then I just realized I'm sitting here like trying to exit, and why isn't it exiting it? And I'm still buying stuff. I vended, and I made some decent money off it. It was a good time. I really liked going more so to actually sell, or to buy as opposed to sell. But yeah, no, those shows are usually pretty good. And the last year I went to CCAG was the first year that the Torg Gaming Summit happened. And then, obviously, because I would assume both of you are from the Torg group. If not, I mean, no big deal. But nice. But very possibly Halo, very possibly. And don't worry, Ingledoom. I know what you meant. I know what you meant. But yeah, just going to the Torg Gaming Summit was definitely a lot different because of being part of that community in general, and going and meeting all those people. Yeah, it was rather entertaining. So I stopped going to CCAG because of it. I was actually supposed to vend at Torg this year again. We decided to trim down our collection. I had such a wide array of everything that it was kind of like, this is impossible to actually like keep up on. So we're just going to end up focusing on Nintendo consoles. Let's see, it was Torg 2 years ago, I think it was. I was set up right behind Darren from Warp Zone. And then the year before that, I think they did the tournaments. One of them was Soul Calibur on the Xbox, and I won that. I was pretty happy about that one. Oh, that sucks. It sucks to hear when you have the local shops, when they shut down, because usually those people are so passionate about what they're doing. That's why they opened up a shop, and it sucks to hear that anytime they have to shut down anything like that. I was real worried with everything going on. My friend Dan, he runs a aquatic store in Cuyahoga Falls. I was real worried about them with COVID and everything going on. Yes, agreed. So, now that we've defeated the Fire Fiend, my next goal is actually to get the airship, which I'm going to have to go back upstream to go to the ice cave. Although I've got to go, I do have to get it back in my ship. So, oh, hello, Mr. Giant. You want to fight? We'll fight. I suppose I should probably sell some of this useless armor and weapons first before I go, so I can pick up any of the good stuff, because there is going to be new items for me, like a flame sword. Move the whole store? They get a better location, I'm assuming. Nice. Don't know if I want to sell that silver armor. You're using all that. You, on the other hand, are not using any of this. Understandable, but obviously, if it's for the betterment of the business, because he'll have a bigger location to be able to spread out in, you know, definitely understand the bittersweetness portion of it, but it's good that he can afford that kind of like a better place with, you know, everything going on, obviously. Yep. Guess I don't have to walk around now. I can just do that. Ha ha! Yeah, and obviously drawing in more business is going to be the overall biggest thing, because you can't survive if you don't have the guests coming in, as it were. I have not. Don't die again, Mage. Oh, I see how it is, Scorpion. Poison someone and then run away. basically. Now I'm this close back to town, I might as well just go ahead and heal up instead of wasting all my potions, right? Suppose I should save. Honestly, probably like this is actually probably going to be a good time to. I love going to Warp Zone when I'm in Columbus. I really do. Darren and his staff are so nice. Yes, they always have clean carts. Um, the import selection is insane there as well. Like, I'm not a huge import collector, but it's just cool seeing so many of those things, you know. All right, so did I save? Do the obligatory, gamer did I save thing. So, but I do really want to thank you guys for the follows. I really do appreciate it. I'm glad you guys hung out too. I am going to end it here, just simply because 8 o'clock is usually my stopping point, because well, I'm hungry. This is about the time that I usually need to make dinner. So, again, I really do appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. Very, very much so. Like, can't stress it. Trust me, I've had points where I've gone to bed at 8 o'clock, so I get it. And thank you again, Ingle Doom. Yes, I do stream each Monday from around 6 to about 8-ish. As I already mentioned to you, Ingle Doom, you can find my previous Let's Plays on my YouTube channel if you go search Legion Cage on YouTube. I do also, if you are a wrestling fan at all, I do have a wrestling podcast that I'm co-host of. It's available on most major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, Breaker, more. It's also available on Anchor, which you can go to anchor.fm/therealitycheck16 in order to be able to see everything where it is, and all previous episodes. The previous episodes are also available on your preferred platform as well. She was around earlier, but if you guys also get a chance, check out my friend Dragon Lily. She plays a lot of horror games. She has been playing Doki Doki Literature Club lately, and I've only seen some clips of it, but I'm wondering when the horror portion of things comes into it. But, if you get a chance, twitch.tv/DragonLily21. You can also follow her on Instagram at DragonLily21_, Twitter at DragonLily. And then my dude Skeledud, he's on Twitch, twitch.tv/Skeledud. We will be streaming Saints Row the Third Remastered this Thursday evening as usual. We're probably only got 1 or 2 more streams on that one before we move on to our next project. You can also find him on Instagram at Skeledud, Twitter at Skeledud. And then my buddy Mike also has his new show on YouTube called Modern Toy Fair. If you get a chance, search them out. If you like action figures, they're doing reviews, news, things of that nature, and I will actually be a guest star on that program sometime in the next few weeks as well. So, but again, thank you to my new followers, Halo3 and Ingle Doom. I appreciate it. Ingle Doom is obviously a Twitch streamer as well too, because he mentioned talking about me on his stream. So if you get a chance, check him out as well. Halo, I don't know if you stream as well too, but Halo3, check out on stream as well. Again, I can't stress it enough. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. It is always a pleasure to have someone to interact with us. So, I stream on a channel called CR Game Room. Okay, I did. Yes, okay, I did. I did see your post earlier as well too, and I already followed that channel as well too. So, looking forward to Monday Night Arcade that you have going on. But no, sir, you are the best. I greatly appreciate you. Again, I greatly appreciate you guys hanging out. And until I see you again, hopefully next Monday. You guys have a great night.